Hey guys, today I want to do a very quick, hopefully, Disney Q&A. I asked on my Instagram, I think like last week, some Disney, Q&A type questions that you could ask me. I'll put it under that cute little Donald. He's on my Fitbit. Well, I can't bend my arm that way, unfortunately, because, what is it, physics? But yeah, he's cute, angry little Donald. So I want to answer these questions very, very quickly. Sorry if you hear my kids screaming and yelling in the background. They're just trying to kill each other. Just what they do. But Renee Anderson asked me, what is your favorite quick service meal? My favorite quick service meal, honestly, I think it is Yak and Yeti over at Animal Kingdom. It's not like the most fantastic food, but you get a ton of food and it's good food for the value. Also at Animal King is Satuli Canteen. I didn't love it the last time we went, but the first time we went, I really loved it both times we had it. But this time I got the wrong thing. That's why. Get the rice, not the pasta or lo mein or whatever it is. But it feels like you're eating like a table service type meal. At Epcot, it's always fun to go around and eat around World Showcase and try different things, but I think for sure it's between Yak and Yeti and Satuli Canteen. Be Our Guest, I like the ambiance, but the food is not the best. Could you expand on mousekeeping and how it differs from room service at any other hotel? I don't think it differs from any other hotel much. I mean, it's just the Disney way. They kind of go above and beyond what normal hotels do, I feel. We choose to cancel mousekeeping and right now they're offering a promotion where you can get a small gift card for every single day that you decline it, but know that you're not getting them to come clean your room at all. You have to empty your trash, you have to clean, everything. We didn't feel that it was worth it to have it for such a long trip. And we would have preferred the gift card, but I mean, they go the Disney extra mile. That's really all it is. Vicky Lynn asked me, for someone that may eventually have enough money to stay on site, what would be an affordable place to stay that you like? Honestly, we're value people. We've stayed at 2 deluxe resorts, all of the moderates besides one, and most of the values, and we don't mind the values. Now that they've upgraded, Pop Century and All Star Movies have the new upgrades. They're very nice rooms. My only complaints about them are the food courts, but it's like, you don't even have to eat at the food court if you don't want to. So, I mean, they're spacious, they're clean, they're very well organized. People complain about the bus system at All Stars. We went when it was a busy time, so we didn't see or feel that, where they do share buses. But I mean, if you don't like that, they got a Pop Century. Now that they're gonna have the Skyliner, Pop Century's, right there. That's another added bonus. Honestly, values are not a bad deal at all, I don't think. I mean, I was quoting $95 for people in September. Again, this was prior to Star Wars Land opening. I don't know if it's different now, but that's pretty affordable to me for 4 people to stay. Like, we can even stay because we have to get 2 rooms because there's 6 of us, but it's affordable. And that's the thing too. If you have a large family, if you have a ton of kids and there's only 2 adults, you can do 2 rooms under 1 reservation. So that's just an FYI. Amber Watson asked, what are my favorite rides / shows at each park? I think all my kids would tell you at Magic Kingdom, my favorite thing to do is Mickey's PhilharMagic. I love it. It's just my favorite thing in Magic Kingdom. I honestly don't love Magic Kingdom. It's just not my favorite. My other favorites at Magic Kingdom are the People Mover. Again, we get to sit, we can all fit in one little cart, and we all just kind of look around and talk about Disney and talk about our trip or talk about whatever's going on. And it's just, I really, really love the People Mover. Also at Magic Kingdom, it's kind of weird, but I really like looking for the little Pascals and being around the tangled bathrooms. The bathrooms are beautiful. The little Pascals are a lot of fun. Like, me and my kids have all been able to find some that are, everyone else can't. We really, really enjoy that. Epcot, Test Track is a family favorite. We really, really love that ride. We also really, really like Soarin'. I have never seen in full the Epcot fireworks. I would like to see that. I think I would enjoy it now that it's ending, but whatever. In Hollywood Studios, I don't really really have a favorite there. It's not my favorite park. I would say Midway Mania, I guess. I mean, we just rode Slinky Dog and Slinky Dog was really cool, but I mean, everyone's gonna say that. But Midway Mania is a lot of fun, but it can be kind of jerky. But also I associate that with, so for many years, until this last trip, Casey was finally tall enough to ride it. Aubrey will never ride it, but Jeff and Trevor would always go off and do Rock and Roller Coaster, and I would always take the little ones, and we would take our time and get to Midway Mania, and we'd do it a few times while Jeff and Trevor did Rock and Roller Coaster. And now they've taken Casey, but it's my time. I really enjoy my one-on-one time with my kids in Disney parks. And it's my special time with the girls where we take our time, we go ride it, maybe we'll go to a shop, or we'll go get some popcorn, or we'll go get Starbucks, and we'll just sit and take our time and enjoy it while the boys are kind of doing all the thrill ride stuff and going to Tower of Terror and all that stuff. So maybe that's subconsciously what I like, the Midway Mania part of it. You know, Aubrey does not like riding those big rides, so I know she's always a shoo-in. Ellie's too small, so the girls and I just kind of, well, before they made Toy Story Land, we would kind of mosey on back, do Midway Mania once or twice, maybe go see Buzz and Woody, and then we always would get a popcorn bucket. I don't know why, but that's kind of what we would do, or go to Starbucks. So that's kind of like, again, it's not something that I like, the ride per se is amazing, but it's just nostalgia to me. And then finally at Animal Kingdom, I love the safari. I really do enjoy it, but I mean, Flight of Passage is a very amazing ride, and just seeing, honestly, walking through Pandora at night, that's really cool. It's really cool. You can't see anything, but like the ground was all glowing, you know, the floating rocks are going. It's just a really cool experience. But you know, I'm such a weird Disney person. Like, I don't like the things that everybody else likes. Like, I'm such a sit on a park bench and watch people type of Disney goer. So what I love, most people probably don't, and it's probably more of a personal thing on why I like them. Favorite resort at each level. So deluxe, we have only stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge and Beach Club. I really enjoyed Beach Club, but I felt really out of place there. Like, I felt like I was like dirt poor, like the scum of the earth. Like, there were definitely some very rich people there. Animal Kingdom, that room was amazing. We were in a 2-bedroom DVC, whatever. I had borrowed points from my friend, and we got to sit, and we didn't have a Savannah view, but we technically did have a Savannah view. And the kids would just wake up and always be out there, and we had it was 3 doors, that was our balcony, but the kids would go out there and they would just sit and watch the animals. They had named animals. It was just a very cool resort. We literally only did 1 park day, and the rest of the time we just enjoyed the resort, and you could totally do that there. I did not like the lodge part. We were at Kidani. As for moderate, we have stayed everywhere besides Coronado. I would really like to stay at Coronado. So my favorite is Riverside. I don't know why I love that resort so much. That is probably my favorite resort of all the resorts on Disney property. However, I think if you ask the kids, they would all say that their favorite was Caribbean Beach, but to each is their own. We've also seen and been into rooms at French Quarter, but I just love Riverside. I like the fact that you can quickly get to Disney Springs. It doesn't feel like you're in Disney. It just, you could, again, it's one of those resorts that you can make it into its own vacation and have like 1 or 2 park days. Values, I used to say Art of Animation, but All-Star Movies I think has taken the cake. I think honestly All-Star Movies right now is our current whole favorite, like whole family favorite. Like, it's really affordable for us to have the 2 rooms. It felt small property. My only complaint about them was the food court, but the customer service there was on point. Like, it was better than any deluxe I've ever stayed at, and I've heard that before. So that's just my 2 cents about that. Disney bucket list, what haven't you done, or where haven't you stayed that you want to? I would really like to do Coronado, because then I've done, we've done all of the values besides Little Mermaid rooms and music and sports. But you know, that's a pretty good there, but we have stayed at the suites. As for moderates, we've done all but Coronado. I really want to try Coronado. And then for deluxes, I have no desire to do Grand Floridian. I've really no desire to do Contemporary, to be honest. I would really like to stay at the Polynesian. I would really like to stay at Wilderness Lodge. I would really want to stay at Boardwalk. But again, like, we are not Disney hotel people. We're just not. It's a place to sleep. It's a place to swim. It doesn't really mean much to me. It was nice when we were at Beach Club and we just kind of like walked into Epcot. But unless we have park hoppers, that's not a bonus for us, and we don't really buy park hoppers anymore. So if I were an annual pass holder, I probably would do more deluxe, but where I have to buy tickets and, you know, rooms, it's just not really in the cards for me. As for bucket list, Disney is always changing. We always have different things that we want to do. So like our next trip, we want to try water parks, bowling, beaches and cream, storybook dining, and I think that's it. What is your all-time favorite snack on property from, I think it's Baudette. My favorite snack is definitely the LeFou's Brew and a cinnamon roll. They're not amazing. Actually, I really do like the LeFou's Brew. But it's just a nostalgia thing for me. It's a time that we sit and just, you know, we're not like on the go like with Mickey bars or with pretzels or anything like that. Like, we're sitting down and enjoying it, and it's just, Aubrey and I fight over the LeFou's Brew. Like, we both really, really like them. It's kind of our thing. So that's probably, I think, my favorite. Next to a Cronut. My family knows that I will do some sketchy things for a Cronut. Like, true story. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is Mama Melrose. I absolutely love that restaurant. It is my favorite restaurant on property. However, I only buy one thing there. I only buy the steak. It's amazing. On top of this, like, macaroni and cheese. Good Lord, it's good. It's really, really good. I can't even think of something that comes in a close second to Mama Melrose, and it's such an understated restaurant and people don't really love it. That's why I think I like it so much too. So yeah, so that's gonna wrap up today's question and answers. I just want to say thank you guys for reaching out and asking me all those questions. I want to thank you guys so much for all of the amazingness that you guys have brought me with my business as a travel agent. You guys have just been coming at me strong, sending me referrals, and I couldn't do this business, I honestly don't think, as much without you guys. You guys have truly made my business successful, and I truly love what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in here, or I will probably do another one of these because I have more of those questions coming up soon. But, you know, enjoy the travel vlogs. I'm only 2 days in. I'm going to take a break probably in May and do a bunch of cruise vlogs. I think I'm just going to do all of our cruise stuff for the month of May, unless you guys say, you know, something different, because Jeff and I are going on a cruise in April. And I want to share that with you. We're going on Norwegian, so I would like to do kind of a Norwegian, our cruise total wrap up. I would like to do a kind of like packing, what we needed, what we didn't need type of thing. And then of course we have a day at sea and then a day at Harvest Key. We have a day, or Harvest K. You always forget how they pronounce them. And then I have a day at sea and then a day at Costa Maya, which we were doing Maya Chen. So, you know, we should have a month's worth of vlogs, I think. So I was thinking just do them all in May, unless you guys protest to that, and then I'll just keep doing like one Disney vlog, one kind of informative video, or maybe a cruise video that day. Whatever you guys think, whatever you guys want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support on my channel as an agent. You guys just, you're awesome, and it really means a lot.